Hi everyone, I hope that you're having a great day. Today I would just like to reflect upon another of the last words of Jesus, the third of the last words of Jesus. These taken from the Gospel of John. John chapter 19, verse 26 and 27. When John writes, "When Jesus saw his mother and the disciple there whom he loved, he said to his mother, 'Woman, behold your son.' Then he said to the disciple, 'Behold your mother.' And from that hour, the disciple took her into his home." Behold your son. Behold your mother. I must make a confession sometimes when I think of the Passion and think of this scene of Jesus on the cross. It becomes something that we celebrate every year, and we can become very numb to it sometimes. That, this happened, and we lose the humanity of the situation. And I think for myself personally, nothing shows the humanity of this scene, for me personally, than seeing this interaction between Mary and Jesus. I don't think that there's any more painful of a situation than a mother having to see her son die and suffer. And I'm sure a son really watching, Mary become very upset in a human way. I can't imagine personally that pain that Mary must have felt at that moment when watching her son die upon the cross. I think that it would be a great reflection this week for myself and perhaps for all of us to put ourselves in the shoes of Mary. To see Mary, who trusted all throughout her life, from the moment in which the angel Gabriel came to her at the Annunciation, right through raising Jesus, watching him grow, being at the wedding feast of Cana, where he performed his first miracle, as we hear in John's Gospel, to then standing at the foot of the cross. And I think that this week we can really reflect upon the humanity of this situation. That this was a painful, painful situation. Are we going through, perhaps in our lives right now, some painful situation? Something that's really on our heart, that we're really struggling with, that we're really struggling to come to know, why is this happening? And on a human level, we're really suffering. And let us go, perhaps, to our mother, to Mary, who saw her son dying on the cross. And let us ask her for strength. How much strength Mary must have had at that moment to see her son dying on the cross. And let us go to her and ask her to intercede to her son, so that the mercy of Jesus can come upon our hearts too, that we can be strengthened in our own human frailties, in our own human sufferings, so that we too can trust in the mercy and love of God, even at the darkest moments of our lives. So let us pray. Dear God, we ask you to please give us a heart like Mary, who from the moment that you came to her at the Annunciation, right until the moment that she saw her son dying on the cross, she was a disciple of you and trusting in your love, in your mercy, and in your providence, that no matter what, you will never leave us orphans. You will never abandon us with your love or with your mercy. Help us to give us peace and patience in our human sufferings, in those ways in our lives where we're really struggling with now humanly to make sense of a situation. Help us this Lenten season to become more like Mary, who can be a faithful disciple and can be a beacon of hope, a beacon of peace in a world of much suffering, much pain. Amen. God bless and hope that you have a great day.